Today I'll be unboxing this 148 scale Challenger 2 by Tamiya. It's got a very nice looking outer box. I love the black boxes of the 148 kits. They look very, very cool. And now opening the box up, you can see all the different sprues and all the different parts to it. All in their own separate bags to make sure nothing gets damaged. Or if anything falls out, you'll know where they are. Just gonna bring out like a white sheet of some kind, a little bit of white card to show the sprues off a bit better. I'm gonna open up the first little baggie. This is the upper hull and the turret and the suspension pieces. And firstly, I'll be looking at the upper hull. You can see the modeling of the upper hull is really well done. You know, for one big piece, it looks very good. You can see little fitting pits and all that, little fender detail and all that. The hatches are molded on, which I guess is a bit of a bad thing, so if you want to crew there, but everything else is molded really well. I'd imagine the fit of the tank will be really good. And here you can see the lower hull and the suspension pieces. These side plates have this really nice sort of, it's like a fabricy material molded into the side. I don't know the purpose of that in real life. I imagine it's just like a dust cover of some kind, but it looks really nice. And would help break up the texture of the tank a lot. And you can see the pieces for like the sprocket and the rear plate and some of the side bits of the turret, but everything is molded really nicely. All very sharp detail. And getting out the next sprue. This one has a lot of these little fuel canisters and all the little detail parts, mainly for the turret. And the barrel is slide molded, so it's just one big piece. Not a lot of cleanup, just a tiny sort of line to clear up. You could probably use a hobby knife to scrape it across it and clear it up. Nicely molded. Just need to put on the little muzzle. And here you can see the figure. He's very nicely molded. And then the rear plate, which I thought was the other piece, but that must have been the rear plate of the turret. And this little machine gun, it's all really nicely molded. All these Tamiya 148 kits are always really impressive. They're really well done. It really shows Tamiya's abilities to fit a lot of little detail into little vehicles without a lot of parts and overcomplication and photo etch. And the tracks are Lincoln length. And here's all the different wheels. And it comes with a little wire and all. It's a little bit of string to help make up the tow cables. And these little rubber pieces for the sprocket and the idlers so that they're movable. Probably to help put on the tracks easier. And then the little string for the tow cable. It looks alright. Probably replaced that though with some sort of metal piece using the copper wire. But out of the box, it's quite nice looking. And the tracks are really well detailed. They're really nice looking. I'd imagine they're going to look really good on the model. They only have the lower section off them. It doesn't loop around the whole model. It means when you're building it, it'll be easier to take off the model and put it back on. So that'll be easier for painting them and detailing them. And it also means you don't have to construct as many, and yeah, obviously you get two sprues off of them. And I got a 3 decals sheet. The decals of these are pretty nice. All really well done. Just gonna put them back in there and keep them safe. Struggled a lot to get them back in. And it comes with a metal weight to help give the vehicle a little bit of weight to it, because they're obviously they're smaller scale, so they're very light. But the wee bit of weight sort of helps give it a wee bit of a more sturdiness, keep it to the ground. And getting the instruction sheet out all in black and white, which is a bit unfortunate. I wish they would have colored ones, but that's just how Tamiya always like to do it, it seems. And you can see the construction for the lower hull there. And there's the tracks I was talking about, where it's only the doesn't loop all the way around. It's just the lower assembly. It's all really nicely laid out and easy to follow. It's not too complicated. Got a little lost in the booklet, but I got it over in the end. There's also color guides using the Tamiya range of paints that they instruct throughout the instruction sheet, and a little measure to measure your wire to cut it. Overall, though, the kit's very nice. And it also comes with this here little painting sheet for your, and also obviously for showing your decals off. Don't know why it's not in color though. It would be kind of helpful to sort of match your colors up. And thank you for watching.